Hello, everybody. Welcome to another week or another episode of the Chris Davis College Football Report Show. I am your host, Chris Davis. Well, what a week of college football we had this past weekend, and now we're on the eve of another one. I think starts Friday night with Miami and Louisville playing. And now, this afternoon, we hear the news that Billy Napier might be getting fired from the University of Florida this weekend. Uh, um, wow. I think Florida's just doing that to fire him up because every time they talk about firing him, they don't. And he ends up winning the ball game somehow or another. Uh, yeah, yeah. My son Max here needs me right quick, so let me go check on him, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Sorry, Mother.
It's okay, son. It's all right.
I'm standing there before you do yourself.
Okay, it's all right.
Now, and I eat all of my JoJo's.
That's all right, son.
Okay?
You got ketchup?
Yeah, I eat.
I'm proud of you. All right, son. Love you. Sorry, my son, Max. He's had a good week in college. Football period. He's won normally every football game. I'll say pick a team, and he's been doing pretty good picking teams. And when he wins, I get him a JoJo or a potato or a drink or candy or something. And we'll see how he does tonight. I forgot who's playing, but anyway, I'm sure the way his luck's going, been better than his daddy's and the Seminoles. But anyway, but as I was saying, Florida's just doing that to talk about firing Napier. They ain't gonna fire him. I don't think they will. And if they do, it was signal to me that they've got somebody in mind already and want to hurry up, get him out and get the new administration or whatever in there. We shall see. But we got a big weekend of college football this next weekend. It's even bigger for Mike Norvell and the Seminoles. But we'll get to that here in a little bit. Last week, picking the games, I didn't do so hot because I thought there might be some upsets, but I don't think there really was any. Ole Miss almost got beat, but they didn't. They won. Tennessee almost got beat, but they didn't. USC won. That Georgia-Auburn game was a heck of a ball game. Georgia pulled out, and Hugh Freeze was not happy with the refs there in Auburn. Ohio State beat Illinois. Yeah, there was an upset. Indiana beat Oregon at Oregon. Did not see that happening. Yes, and Texas beat Oklahoma. But as we turn the page now to the next week of college football, here we will begin with my picks. You may agree to disagree. If you like to disagree, comment. Just don't be ugly about it. Be reasonable for Pete's sake. And, and try to be nice and polite when you can. But anyway, first game up, Vanderbilt versus LSU. I never thought I'd say this, but Vanderbilt is operating better as a team than LSU. LSU can't run the ball. Their offense is horrible. Defense is good, but they can't score no points. And who knows, Brian Kelly might be on his way out at LSU. The winner in this matchup the Commodores from Vandy. It could be a close game, but I think Vanderbilt's just better all-around football team than LSU right now. Wow. Mississippi State takes on the Water Lizards. Well, there's a lot going on down in Gainesville. As I was just mentioning moments ago with Billy Napier, will he keep his job? Won't he? We shall see. If he loses to Mississippi State, he's going to lose his job probably. Just like they're just looking for a reason to fire him. And don't get me wrong, Bulldog fans, I'll be pulling for you. Beat them Water Lizards. But I think Florida beat you. I hope I'm wrong on this one, but go Dogs from the Mississippi State friends. But I think Florida's a better team, but not by much. Tennessee and Alabama. Tennessee's got a okay offense when it wants to. Alabama's getting better and better. They won a tough game up in Missouri. It was a really tight ball game, but they pulled it out. But this Alabama team is doing very well. Tennessee's, I don't know, I get the feeling like they're sputtering a little bit. But I think Alabama and Ty Simpson and them guys are just going to be a little bit better than Tennessee this week, and Bama wins in this hard-fought matchup. Going to the ACC for a second, Duke versus Georgia Tech. This might be the best matchup in the ACC this weekend. Duke's a decent football team. I do think that they got drilled earlier in the season at home, and Georgia Tech's tough as all get out. And I think Georgia Tech's going to win this game. I'll say by 2 touchdowns. Georgia Tech's really good and a tough football team. And Haynes King, if he can survive another week, he's a good young quarterback. Michigan versus Washington, going to the Big 10 or whatever it is now, Big 100. But Michigan, I don't know what they got. I'm not impressed with them. They're good. They're talented, no doubt. But I just think Washington's better. And they got a good young quarterback. And the Huskies are going to be too much for them this weekend. Oklahoma and South Carolina. I don't know if Oklahoma's quarterback is okay. No. And South Carolina, they're tough at home. And I just think South Carolina's better than Oklahoma right now. And the Gamecocks are going to beat them this weekend in a small upset, not that very big upset. Texas A&M versus Arkansas. The Aggies, they're playing good. They got a good quarterback and seem to be doing very well. And Arkansas, since they brought Bobby Petrino back, seem to be playing better ball. Almost gave Tennessee a scare this past weekend and Knoxville. But I think A&M wins. They're just a little bit better. Should be a heck of a ball game. I'll be watching it. But I think Texas A&M is going to win this ball game. But will not be surprised if Arkansas finds a way to win. Here's a historic rivalry, I guess you'd call it. Notre Dame and USC take on each other this weekend, and I'm not sold on USC. I'm not sold on Lincoln Riley. And their quarterback, he's okay. I think, and Notre Dame's got a freshman quarterback that's coming along, and he's getting better, and Notre Dame's just a better ball team, got better players, and they will defeat the USC Trojans this week. Here's a gigantic game this weekend. Takes place in the Hedges at Athens, Georgia, as the Ole Miss Rebels go and take on the Georgia Bulldogs. game that could go either way. But Gunnar Stockton's playing good. Ole Miss, they got scared last week. They were supposed to win. They were favored, I believe, by 33 points or so. Maybe that was a wake-up call they needed. But it's a tough one. And Athens is asking a lot, I think, to Trinidad Chambliss, good young quarterback. But I think just Georgia's more talented than Ole Miss. And that's no knock on Ole Miss. They got talent. Georgia's just a little bit better. And that's going to be a tough ball game. It's going to be a great ball game to watch. But I'm picking the Georgia Bulldogs to win and be victorious Saturday. It's going to be a good one, though. All right. Here's the last ball game. Well, it's going to be the last game Saturday night, I believe. Florida State, Stanford. You could, I believe, easily say Mike Norvell better coach like his job's dependent on it, because it may just, if he loses to Stanford, I don't care if they're going out there to Stanford to play. If he loses to Stanford, Florida State will find the $60 million to get rid of him. I don't want that to happen. I like Mike Norvell. I think he's a good coach. But from the feeling I get, the base, 90% of the base is mad at him and tired of him and wants him to go. I like him. But this 3-game losing streak, and yes, we lost to Virginia, who's good, and we lost to Miami, who's good. But Pittsburgh, for crying out loud, at home in a newly renovated stadium, that ain't good. And Tony White, you're on notice, buddy. Stop that 3-3-5 junk. I'm sick of it. I don't want to see it no more. No more 3-3-5. Play anything. Put some more linemen up on so we can get to the quarterback. Last week, I think our biggest problem. There was no pass rush. I don't think since Alabama we've rushed a quarterback whatsoever. I might be wrong there too, but anyway, we can't get to the quarterback. We let a freshman quarterback throw for 300 yards. He just sat back there, ordered food, and ate his sandwich while he threw the football. We couldn't get to him for nothing. Or when he ran the ball, nobody was spying him. We didn't have a linebacker spying him. We couldn't. A linebacker to spy running back or keep their eye on the running back. Running back was running wide open all day. People were going across the middle all day. And nobody's covering him. And crazy penalties, and also the defensive end. Can we keep containment on the ends? Can we keep them from breaking loose on the side? I'm a little frustrated. And I don't want to see this 3-3-5 again. Please, Tony White, put some more, blitz more, get to the freaking quarterback. Pardon my language. And I'm sick of him running all over the place wide open. Can't we cover somebody? Or no, secondary, they did good. Couldn't ask. I mean, gosh dog, we got 3 turnovers. The secondary, it ain't their fault. Our linebackers can't cover nobody. Our defensive line can't get no pass rush. Other than that, our defense is fine. Offense, you're doing great. Thomas Castellanos, guys, Micah Danzy, the rest of the game, you're doing fine. We need to do better in the second half, but we're scoring. I mean, it's like Ryan McFadden said the other day. You score 31 points, you ought to win. I mean, 9 times out of 10. And Stanford, I don't know a lot about except that, Andrew Luck's running the show there in Stanford. Frank Reich is the coach, and they know each other from their days in Indianapolis. And what I've seen, I've only seen them play one game against Hawaii. And Stanford looked horrible. But fellas, please, Saturday night, please win. I think we will. We're talented and we got good coaches. Come on, let's end this losing streak and start a winning streak. And Norvell, you better win this one, you rascal. And that's who I want to pick. Got to go with my nose. Oh, it's been a rough 3 weeks, folks. All right. Having said that, if God forbid Norvell does get fired, just my opinion. No, I don't think Lane Kiffin would take the job. I think he's happy at Ole Miss. But yes, call him, see if he's interested. And if he says no, next person I'm calling is that guy at UNLV, Dan Mullen. He's a good coach. He'd like to stick it to the Gators. And, I mean, I think he'd be a great choice. But anyway, well, also, if Malzahn don't want it, then call Dan Mullen. And but get a new defensive coordinator, because if Tony White don't stop running this 3-3-5, I'm going to lose my stinking mind. Well, there you have it, folks. There's my picks. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. The sun will come out tomorrow. It's okay. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment with your suggestions, and subscribe. Thank you. God bless. And as always, go Noles.